question is: it seems that the police, it seems that the public are now losing confidence in the police, which caused the political crisis to escalate. Would the police force review the use of force on protesters?
Okay, sorry, which organization are you from?
SCMP.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, I definitely disagree with such allegations. Our enforcement action only targets on offenders. From the news footage, as you can see, there are many ordinary citizens who were able to leave without being stopped and searched by our officers. Actually, we just based it on reasonable suspicions. When our officers were handling the case, they saw some people acting suspiciously, including running away and hiding behind the umbrellas. And exercise professional judgment to distinguish the offenders as seen. Indeed, some of the suspicious people attack our officers with umbrellas. This constitutes assaulting police officers. In face of such violence, we must use appropriate force to control the situation. Thank you.
好，佢最後3條問題好嗎？呢位。
Last 3 questions. The gentleman.
Timmy from RTHK. I have 2 questions. The first one, the MTR has decided to release only images of the CCTV footage instead of releasing the raw footage. I mean, how can people have trust on you that there's actually no cover-up of what happened that night? I mean, people may think, is the government trying to hide something? And also why privacy can override public interest in design when the authorities decide not to release the raw footage. And my second question is it even possible to cover up deaths in Hong Kong by the government? Thank you.
Thanks for your question. Actually, we understand that the public would like to know more information about that incident in Prince Edward Station in the 31st of August. And at the same time, there are also concerns about the privacy issues because there are privacy data contained in the CCTV footage which affects many traveling public in the system. So we strike the balance between the two, and we therefore try our best to take out from the CCTV footage and work out our time sequence, and with those time-stamped screen capture, which we would like the public to understand and to address their concern on more information about the incident. And this is the one. And the second is, during the incident, actually, 2 CCTV cameras were already destroyed by people at 10:52 and 10:53, which actually limit our coverage on the platform which the incident happens. So we did our best to take out available information, and we hope that the time sequence we work out would give the public a better picture to understand the whole incident.
Maybe I'll supplement the second question. Well, actually, there's a wide circulated online rumor alleging that the violence incidents in Prince Edward MTR station has resulted in death. The Hong Kong government, MTR corporations, and different departments have clarified repeatedly. It is totally false. There is certainly no death. Certain people spread such malicious comments to slander the government and stir up grievances in society. Such accusation is very serious and has aroused much public concern. That's why today we, along representative from Fire Service Department, Hospital Authority, and MTRC. We must reiterate that such rumor is certainly false and ungrounded. Thank you.
好，下一條問題，呢位小姐，第一位小姐。
Next question.
Okay, I would like to first ask from TVB Pearl. First, ask the MTR. You just said that you keep on stressing that passenger safety is the first priority concern, but you didn't explain why there's still a 7-8 minutes footage missing in the screen caps. So can you tell us if there's any other undamaged CCTV or inside train compartments that could actually be released and to actually address public concerns on what happened in those missing footage? Because at that night, it was between 10:59 after your screen cap at 10:56, where police were seen inside train compartments carrying duties or actually attacking passengers. And also to Fire Service Department, can you explain why is there a difference between the injuries reported and the number you just said? There are people who were said to be not needing assistance from you. Can you tell us why there's a difference between the injuries reported?
A quick answer to the question on CCTV footage record on train. And now our urban line trains, we do not have the video recording function, CCTV recording function on those trains. So we do not possess the CCTV record of those happening on train.
Are there any undamaged CCTV in the platform? You said 2 were damaged. What about others?
Yeah, as you can see from the screen or footage capture, we did take out those footage from the undamaged CCTV camera on the platform. As you can see, there are screen capture or footage capture on platform 3, as well as some in the middle of the concourse, in the middle of the platform between the 2 platforms. We did try our best to take out those footage from those undamaged cameras.
Well, thank you for the question about the number of casualties in this multiple casualty incident. I would like to supply that when the ambulance incident officer entered the station, there were dozens of people there, other than police officers and firefighters. The situation was chaotic at that time. The ambulance incident officer tried to assess the number of injured persons, but found that they were at different locations of the platform, which also changed from time to time, making it rather difficult to conduct head count. After preliminary checking, the ambulance incident officer estimated that there were 10 injured persons at the scene. He then reported such findings to the Fire Services Communication Center for mobilizing reinforcement. The ambulance personnel who arrived at Prince Edward MTR station at a later time for reinforcement entered the station through another entrance where an elevator was available. They provided initial treatment to the injured person who were then triaged and assembled at a designated location. At this point, the ambulance incident officer conducted another head count of casualty and confirmed that there were a total of 7 injured persons at the scene that need to be conveyed to hospital for treatment. And then the ambulance incident officer report this information to the FSCC again. In actual fact, during the handling process of the major multiple casualty incident, it is not uncommon that our ambulance incident officer may encounter difficulty in estimating the number of casualty. Taking a simple example, some people in the incident may indicate the need for ambulance service at the initial stage. But after the initial treatment and assessment, that people may indicate no ambulance service is required. So that's why it is not uncommon in handling multiple casualty incident. There may be a difference between the number of casualty in the initial assessment and the final assessment.
好， 綠色衫嗰位男士。
The gentleman in green.
我是中央广播电视总台央视的记者。我想问一下，因为刚才我们也注意到这个介绍，提到这个伴随着这个暴力行为的出现呢，也有很多的谣言在网络上这个疯狂的传播。我们想知道警方是如何定义这样的一些行为，是否会对这样的消息来源进行追查，会如何对待这些散播这些恶意消息的这些人的如何对待他们？另外，我也想知道警方是否会认为传播这样的敏感的、虚假的、恶意的这些谣言的媒体平台应该负有一定责任？
好嗱，咁其實大家都即係留意到啦，因為呢個831事件咧，網上的確咧係即係不斷咧，仲有一個傳言咧，就係話太子站裏邊咧係有人死亡嘅，因為831呢個事件。咁我哋亦都係今次嘅發佈會咧，亦都係大家坐喺度咧，就會澄清呢樣嘢啦。咁另外咧喺網上嘅傳言咧，其實我哋都係會咧係我哋嘅網絡嘅安全嘅調查科咧，其實亦都會咧係跟進呢一個嘅情況嘅。
最後一條問題啦，我諗。係咯，為佢食衫啦。
你好，香港電台都想問翻咧，即係有消防嗰邊想了解翻，有個説法就係話咧，當時數到10位傷者係有6個係傷勢嚴重，即係屬於紅色程度啦。咁另外4位就係黃色同紅色啦，即係有會明顯傷勢或者傷。